This podcast is rated R for restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Mission 250.
Welcome to the Mission 250 podcast, where we are watching the best movies ever made according to IMDb, except for during award season, where we watch every single one of the best picture nominees. And we did it this year, guys.
I
Can
for
you
one,
believe it?
would like to congratulate us. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Us. We are now the voting Academy.
That's right. I mean,
Was it? Is TC gone?
I don't know.
No,
He's here.
It's just camera's not.
Come on.
How do we feel about it? Are we glad we did all 10? I guess we'll get into it.
I'm proud. I think
You're
it's
proud?
great.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Proud is an interesting choice because it's not excited. It's not. I'm
we set
happy.
out
It's
a
not.
task to do, and we did it.
Yeah, we're determined, if nothing else.
That's right.
Unshakable.
That's right.
All right, so we watched Hamnet. It was the last movie, and luckily it was only $9 to rent, or $10. I was worrying it was going to be $20, but I saved $10,
right.
and so did you guys.
Yep.
So we waited long enough. It was worth it. This movie came out last year, directed by Chloe Zhao, starring some people, about some things. Let's start with stream it or skip it. John.
Stream it.
TC.
Skip it.
Denny. Skip it. John.
Oh.
So we're going. So negative first. TC. You can start us off here.
Losing.
This is a competition, John. You currently lost this episode.
2-1, I have lost. Already.
Yeah, you lost.
Sucks to be
you.
Going back. I'm in trouble.
All right.
Yeah, you're done. You're fucked.
Yeah, well, I know that.
20-second spoiler-free review. We're going with TC first. What do you got, TC?
All right. Let's go. I was bored out of my mind, and it was a sad sack movie, which I get. It's Hamlet. I could have done without. I don't know, man. Like by 50% of the way in, it gets okay, and then it ends, and you're not like, oh, wow, I'm glad I watched that. So
Gets okay from terrible? So okay is a good thing after.
So like when we got to the,
Okay,
we'll
yeah, I
talk
was talking about it.
But yeah, well, it got okay.
Yeah. And the weird thing is, though, even before I go, this is spoiler-free review, but like I think the synopsis spoils the movie. I was spoiled by reading the synopsis of this movie, but anyway.
I didn't read the synopsis, but
I
I saw the
you're
trailers. I can see the synopsis. Anyway, we should after this.
It's the selling point.
I can
guess.
tell you what the synopsis is.
Okay, yeah, let's get into the synopsis after the spoiler-free.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right,
Danny.
20 seconds. I don't like plays. I don't like poetry. I don't like old dead guys. I don't give a shit about any of this stuff. I was really bored the entire time. I thought the ending, I was fine on it until the ending. When they did the play and everyone started crying, I was like, this is so fucking stupid. I can't take this. I don't care that everyone respects this. I don't care that it's so old and red. It's dumb and it's boring and I don't like it.
Right. Yep.
And I feel stupid for not liking it. All right, John, go ahead.
I don't think you should.
I think I do. I didn't understand what they were saying towards the end when they were being all fancy and shit.
Subtitles helps, but yes.
Oh, you had subtitles on?
Oh yeah. It does help.
I didn't. It was a
It does
mistake.
help.
Even still, I don't understand half the words they were
They
saying.
speak so rapidly. It's just it helps.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Here I go. A lot of suffering in this movie. And I thought the payoff was spectacular, though. I thought it was really moving. I do love these plays. And I hadn't thought of it from the perspective of the author and what the author goes through. So I just was really moved by this. And it was just this intense suffering and showing how people respond to suffering and how you take that and create art. And also just the other things were just the intense pain that was there about life and death. And I don't know. I thought the payoff was moving. I thought it was really moving. Nikki and I both were just in tears after it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I'm happy for you, John. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I get it because it gets there.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it just sucks that half the movie before that was just awful, and then you get to the part where you make the connection of like, okay, now since we have
finally
some of the
kid has
context,
died, right? TC, yeah,
well,
right.
Finally,
Yes.
but we have some of the context, so now the play seems more important, but it just took too long to get there.
It meanders. It sort of, and I can see that.
And I get it because they're trying to be poetic. It's Shakespeare.
Right, but also it's sort of art housey, kind of in this way that it lingers on things and shifts to other things. But yeah,
it's historically inaccurate, John. I'm surprised you didn't get bothered by that.
it's just a magical realism fucking movie. I'm not like thinking that it's supposed to be historically.
I don't know what your boundaries are, John. I was looking to learn something from this movie.
I mean,
wow, you were sorely mistaken.
Shakespeare. The thing is, nobody knows anything about Shakespeare hardly.
Right.
They know he had an 11-year-old that died, so it's not necessarily like
I didn't even know that, and nor do I care.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, who cares? It's fucking 400 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Seriously.
Oh man, it's just I don't know. It's beautiful, and I haven't thought. It's just really neat. This play. This movie sets this up to help you rethink a play. I've seen this play many times, and I really loved that. And I thought it was really moving, like the kid who was playing Hamlet. And the way the audience reacted to him and how he's crying, like he's moved by it. I thought that was beautiful. I just really, really loved it. So yeah, sorry.
No, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I get it. Because I thought the ending where they put their hands in and they're, I thought it was, I don't know about moving, but it was the payoff, and it was obviously the payoff. And it's kind of like, okay, it actually just reminded me of the last one we watched. Oh, yeah. Sentimental Value.
There's a lot of parallels.
It had that same kind of feeling of like, okay, they've worked through their pain through the art.
Also, Deadbeat Dad creates art about being a deadbeat dad and trying to connect with that deadbeatness.
Yep.
But she comes around in less than 2 minutes at the end. She's all pissed off because she's like, get my friggin' son's name out of your mouth or whatever. But then she's like, oh, wait a minute,
but
this is actually pretty good.
because she didn't understand yet what it was going to be.
The play goes on,
obviously
it's a bit longer than that.
I didn't buy that she would have been so okay. I mean, like it's supposed to be about like how, like what you said, John, you transform pain into art. But what he really did is he abandoned his family, and he wasn't there for his family when his kid died, and then he left immediately and wasn't there for her afterwards.
Right.
So like, he created this art that is appreciated over time. And I think as a younger person, I might have thought that was worth it because it's like, you're infamous, your words live on. But now it's like, you're a fucking irresponsible piece of shit parent. Like, you shouldn't be looked up towards, at least when it comes to a family dynamic, which is what this movie's about. So like, I didn't like Shakespeare in this movie. He seemed like an asshole. And the movie wanted you to think he was like some brilliant dude. Assuming you've read Hamlet and you liked Hamlet.
Everybody wants you to think you was some brilliant dude.
Yeah. And like, there's a lot of assumptions this movie makes. Like, you already have to be a fan of Hamlet. You have to understand a little bit about the history of Shakespeare. They don't even say he's Shakespeare. He's just
for a while.
Will.
Yeah, right.
The whole freaking movie.
I had to look it up.
They didn't even say it for a while.
It's so cocky that it's just like, we're not even going to say Shakespeare. Everyone's going to know Shakespeare.
Like, what are you, stupid? You don't know Shakespeare, bro.
No, the subtitles too. They're very like, it's husband. He's like husband, like until they like go to London and are looking for him. Do they say the name William? His name is not spoken until that point, like 2/3 of the way through the movie.
This movie is constantly like, what are you, stupid? I'm like, yeah, movie, I am. And I don't like it that you're pointing it out. Fuck you. You're making me feel very uncomfortable about how smart I am, all right? I can't understand the words you're saying. I don't know what this movie's about. Fuck you. I don't like this. That's what
I did enjoy the fact that we got snippets of Hamlet, so I don't ever have to go see the rest of it. Like, I get now, okay, this is what it was about. Good. Right? There's like those little sections, and we got the best of it because it made sense to the previous 45 minutes.
You're talking about the play itself.
And then we never have, the play. Okay. Now we never have to see the play. We don't care about the play. I got it. It's about his kid.
Cool. You don't care.
There's a ghost.
We gotta like, got it. Right. He's a ghost. He's dead.
But
plague.
That's what's also, that's what, again, that's what's really interesting about the film is it gives the play a completely different context than it normally has. So it's like, that's not, this is new to think about, that this is about his son and his son's death. That's not what the play seems to be about at all.
Well, it is now, John, and that's all that matters.
That's actually what's kind of cool. It's really neat to see a reinterpretation of it in this context, and that makes it even more interesting if you have seen it and had other interpretations about what it is and what's going on, and so it's just it's really neat to see like some of these dialogues and how they might have a completely different context and meaning if you know the author and what the author was going through, and we don't in this case, right? But like there's this one scene where he's repeating this about how horrible of a person he is, and sort of what a foulness there is to him in one of his characters, and you didn't think that he's reflecting on himself until you, in the context of this movie, it makes you think, wow, what if Shakespeare was reflecting on himself here? And that's
right. What you know.
Really cool. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's pretty neat. So it just sort of adds something that you don't think about with, again, I know you guys don't care about this, but this stuff is, so a lot of people like it, and it's also very classic, and you don't, with these classical things, you don't necessarily think about the author and what the author was going through, like we might do in a modern day situation, because we know the director, we know the actor, or they say, I based this film, was inspired by my love affair with the underage woman that I was dating at the time, and then I made the film, so we get context of the film, and then we can be sickened by it. So it's just interesting. It's really interesting that I've seen this play in various forms many times, and not thought about the context of the author that much, just because so little is known about him. Like he to the extent where there's all kinds of conspiracy theories that.
But they made it up, John. They made it up.
It's okay. It's still.
So it didn't actually happen, right? So what the fuck? Who cares?
Yeah, but this isn't. But in the case of
now you're thinking maybe
you don't know the history.
Yeah.
What it does is just gives you a perspective, which is still really interesting. It's not like you're going to say this is
the idea of that is interesting.
Right. They're not saying this is the truth.
Execution of it maybe not so interesting.
Yeah, they're not trying to pull a fucking.
It's not a
Braveheart.
perspective. It's a possibility, right?
Yeah. But they're not.
It's a perspective, but the story of it all is a possibility.
Yeah.
Well, again, people,
and that's not usual, right? Of like a redo of something. They're not just like. They're usually rehashing what's already been done,
right. Mm-hmm. Or they're putting.
So I get that that's cool.
Yeah, or they're pulling like a Braveheart and putting their own stupid spin on history, right?
I mean, it's just slow.
John, is it slow? Was it slow?
Yeah.
Did you like the camera pan? Sometimes the characters would walk across the screen and the camera couldn't pan. They would just pan slowly. It would slowly catch up.
Make it.
He's going up. We got it.
I did like it. I was enjoying it because I was enjoying the scenery. I didn't mind the slowness of it. I like the
Chloe Zhao can shoot some scenery. She can shoot some scenery. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
we got those magic hour.
Yeah.
Horizons,
the woods,
trees.
Like her curling up in the roots of those trees was pretty cool looking. The tree hole that
I love the tree hole. It's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
Should have got a best supporting actor, that tree hole.
Tree hole. Give it a tree hole.
Can we talk about what the fuck the tree hole was? Is that where she was born? Did she come from the tree?
Is that where Mama Witch came from or something?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought that was going to come back at some point. There was some.
I was bothered in this movie too how the magical thing was there. Like I was going into this thinking it was going to be some historically accurate thing or whatever, but she has fucking magic powers, kind of, right?
Right.
Kind of.
Right. Well, even the boy, by
the boy
standing in
exchanges
further.
death.
Yeah.
Like what? Because you don't get the plague that quickly, right? You don't die that quickly from the plague. So even if he's under the blanket, they're breathing each other's air.
Oh, really?
But
I didn't know. I didn't know about this. Now,
I just assume that's movie effects. It doesn't, we get it.
But if the movie was trying to play it both ways, that it wasn't magical and that he didn't pray for the death to take him instead, he would have got the plague a little later than that morning.
Oh, right.
And he would have died later as well. But he got it instantly, and he died instantly.
Shakespeare would have shown up.
Right, 2 to 7 days after symptoms begin.
But then there'd be no drama, Denny.
It'd be more realistic.
Film gives you this 1, 2, 3 punch constantly, which I found a little exhausting. In that, first she okay, you have one very painful birth experience in the woods, fine. Then you get a second.
That was an easy one.
Birth.
What are you talking about? That was quick.
Know, right? Relatively speaking, it's still painful birth. Second one's painful, followed by a third painful birth. Then we have the daughter is ill. Fight for the daughter. Pain and agony for the daughter. She gets better. Now fight, pain and agony.
You skipped over there was a dead baby for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. I know. And then the baby. I mean, God, it was like they would do these it'd be 1-2 combos of pain and suffering, not just one punch of pain and suffering, but full combos and an uppercut there.
You had one baby just tear through you. Watch out! Here comes another one. There's nothing we can do about it. This is going to suck pretty bad.
Yeah,
and it's going to be dead.
She was,
but
good,
then she brings it back to life with
magic.
magic, John. With magic, she brings the baby back to life with magic. How stupid is that? It's so stupid. I didn't like any of that stuff.
That's fair.
I'm in a really good mood this week, by the way.
You're saying basically pick a lane, right?
It's
are you going to go
Shakespeare.
magical or are you going to go realistic? What are we going here?
He exists. This isn't about Jesus. You can add magical, stupid shit into a Jesus story, but Shakespeare was a person that didn't do magic stuff, and no one thinks he did
magical
well,
theater.
It was a coincidence that the baby lived too when she held it. That doesn't necessarily for sure she brought it back to life, but whatever.
The movie made it. She was like, what she talked about the prophecy or whatever the fuck, and then it came back to life.
The movie always hovered early on until until we started to get into the play and then the movie kicked into gear, it sort of hovered at this art house kind of place where
When the
it's
kid
sort
died.
of-
Super art house. He was standing alone in like a back of a stage or something. Like, what the hell was that?
I don't know. He was good though. He was really good.
I mean, the acting was good.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was.
He was better in this than Gladiator.
Oh,
I'll
was
tell
he
you
in
that.
Gladiator?
Oh, he's in the second Gladiator?
The Gladiator.
Oh, I didn't
too.
see that one. It
Is
looked
he? I
freaking
didn't know.
terrible.
I didn't know Gladiator Junior. What? There's a little kid in Gladiator.
You haven't seen? There was a Gladiator 2
Yeah.
that came out recently.
I know, but I
he's
didn't
the
know.
little
I didn't
kid.
know there was a junior. He was junior.
He is the little kid that, in the first one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a prequel? The second?
No, he's all grown up.
Oh, he's not the kid who died.
No, he's the kid Lucius or whatever, allegedly.
I forget that kid. The only kid I remember from Gladiator is Russell Crowe's kid who gets killed. That's the only one.
Oh, yeah, no, that kid's long.
Yeah, he's in the ground quite a
that
while.
kid's gone, unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, we talk about dead kids a lot in this podcast. Movies put a lot of dead kids in podcasts, and
That was
sometimes they really
horrible.
upset me, and sometimes I don't give a shit. And in this one, I didn't give a shit,
Well,
and
that
that's
was
not
a
a good
horrible
thing.
child death, though. I was really. I
didn't
it was
care.
Horrible. He didn't care.
No, it was so overdone. Everything was so done like a stage
Did Naomi
play.
watch this with you?
Yeah, she really didn't like it.
Okay.
I mean, she went into it knowing it was about like a kid dying. She's like, I don't want to watch that. I'm like,
Right.
neither do I, but we have
That's right,
to. So here we go.
It's number 10. We have to do it.
We have to do it. It's about a dead kid.
You don't understand. I put this podcast on. Like, I told them they had to
forced
watch
them.
this.
It's my fault we have
We
to.
have to watch
Yeah.
this. Right.
Yeah, John. So even before the first comma in the synopsis, after losing their son Hamnet to the plague, that's the synopsis.
Fuck,
and it continues on. How stupid is that? It doesn't
I know.
happen until like halfway into the movie.
Right. Well, the trailers hints at this, that he's like there or not there, that there's some, but they don't really say that he dies. But yeah, fuck that. I mean, it's like basically, okay, so he's dying. That's going to happen. You're right. That's like more than halfway through the film.
So you didn't know that. That must have been an advantage because I knew that the boy was going to die. So I felt no tension when the girl was dying of the plague because I was like, well, she's not going to be the one who dies because the movie's not called her name. And
That's
it
true.
doesn't say it in the synopsis that she dies.
I didn't know. Yeah, there was tension there. I had no idea how it was going to work out. So, yeah.
John, you were talking recently about things that were cool and interesting about this movie, and I just wanted to mention something pretty cool and interesting. If you didn't notice, they changed the L to an N in the title.
Oh, is that how it happened?
Did you notice that?
Hey, I just saw that. Yeah, I thought it was. I didn't.
Well,
catch
Did
it.
you also
Yeah.
notice that the movie
I
starts
think-
out with an
I think they
explanation
had
on
to do
why that would
something.
be? Because we'd all like, I was confused. I was like, why is it Hamnet? It's about Hamlet. This movie's called Hamlet. It's about Hamlet. I don't get it. Why?
Right,
And then the
well,
movie's
like-
like,
Hamlet.
How the hell are you going to
Seinfeld.
distinguish your Hamlet movie from the
and the
30
movie
other
understood
Hamlet
that. They're like,
movies?
this movie's for really smart people because it's about Shakespeare and stuff, but there's going to be a couple of dummies, and I think we should throw them a bone with some dictionary definition at the beginning talking about how you can switch the L and the N and it doesn't matter
Yeah.
right in the beginning. And I appreciated that. I'm just saying, John, I appreciated that. That really helped me out.
That's good.
Those are your best
I know,
things
I know.
about
They,
the
they
movie.
did really give you
If it didn't explain it to me, this is what I wanted for The Secret Agent. If that movie started with this and it said this movie is not about a secret agent, it'd be the same thing, right? This
Nice.
movie, I would have been like, why is his name Hamnet? It's about Hamlet. And then at the end, you're like, it didn't explain it to me.
I don't get
hate
it.
this.
That would have been nice about Secret Agent. No, this movie is not about a secret agent, even though this film is called Secret Agent. So please try not to
We're
hold
sorry.
us to that standard.
Try to ignore the
Disclaimer
title.
in the beginning.
That would've been
so
good.
over black.
Yeah.
This movie. Is
We named it
not
The
about
Secret
an
Agent for marketing purposes, but it's not about that. Thanks for buying a ticket and
That's
try to
right.
enjoy yourself.
That's right. Please continue to support the
Remember,
arts.
at the end, you must stand up and clap for 30 minutes.
Don't look around. Everyone's standing for long periods of time.
I know it'll get tiresome, but just keep clapping. That's all there is to it, and enjoy the show.
I wonder if this movie didn't have any how long they clapped trivia. I feel like it would be pretty inappropriate to clap at the end of this one.
A little too tragic.
Yeah. You're not supposed to clap with the kid dying, right?
Yeah, I guess. But he's a ghost. He's fine.
Is he fine? Is he a
He
ghost?
lives. He's in the woods. Where is he? No one knows.
To be or not?
cares?
To be or not to be? John, do you like that stuff?
To be, oh God, okay, that was by far the worst part about the movie.
When he was at the seaside saying
when
it?
he's doing that stupid
Yeah.
bit. Yeah,
I thought-
I thought that was
This
ridiculous.
is how little I know about this shit. I thought he was coming up with the lines. I didn't know the earlier lines he was saying to his actors were from Hamlet. Fuck, I don't know which one it's called.
Hamnet?
Ham-
Which one?
What?
Which
Now
one
I'm
is
gonna
it
have
from?
to pause halfway through that goddamn word every single time from now on. I didn't know it was supposed to be from Hamlet, so I thought he was creating that line, like he was creating Hamlet as he stared off into the ocean, which I thought if I cared, was kind of cool, but that's not what it was. He was just reciting things he already wrote. To ponder on his own words? That seems pretty damn pretentious to me.
Was he? I don't know. I thought he was actually, I got the impression this is him writing and him thinking about these things and then putting them in the test.
That's not what the Wikipedia says, because he was teaching people how to say the lines from Hamlet earlier when he got mad at the actors.
But you don't write all of it all at once, so he knows
I think you
some
do.
of it.
Don't you?
No.
You can't just
I don't know.
can't give a partial
Probably
words
not.
to
No,
actors.
it's
They're
a work in
practicing for the
progress.
play.
No, you're always adding the soliloquies and so on. You don't just do it all
I would
at
like to
once.
believe you, John, but the Wikipedia page says otherwise.
Well, you don't
And
just
like
drop.
to,
You don't drop anything out of the sky. Come on, haven't you worked with product managers? Come on, it never works.
Right.
It never just all goes boom.
Nope.
We're talking about poetry or computer programming? What are we talking
Anything.
about
All the
right
same shit.
Any large project, it doesn't drop out of the sky fully formed like it came out
You're
of some
talking about
machine.
Jaws?
When you're a genius, John, yes,
I guess
does.
it does.
now? Okay, maybe I'll buy that. But that's not what the Wikipedia says. John, you're a pretty strong proponent of Wikipedia most of the time. So
Sure.
I'm
As
surprised
a
to hear
good
you.
point. Yeah.
As long as it doesn't contradict your opinions, then
Well,
you're fine
yes,
with it.
There is that too.
Yeah. You don't want to be wrong.
I think that's fair. I mean,
I also disagree with things that don't align with my point of view on the internet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Create my own little echo chamber in there.
Mhm.
What else we got? Birds. You like the
how
bird?
much?
I like the hawk. The hawk was cool.
Yeah. Were you sad when it died?
Yeah, I like
I was-
the hawk funeral was also touching.
I like the hawk funeral. Seemed. I was more sad then than when the kid died.
I was a bit confused at the beginning where they met because I almost thought they were acted so oddly. I thought they were like role playing or something, like they already met or something. When he
That's what it seemed like
She
to
puts her
me.
hand on his hand.
I
on
feel
her
like they
belly.
knew each other
Yeah,
already.
it was. I thought they were like just teasing each other or something because I was so confused. The behavior seemed so odd. Like I met you, stranger. I'm gonna grab you and put your hand on my stomach. Weird.
How people used to, hook up back in the 1600s, the late 1500s.
What did they call it? We were hand
Hand-tied?
tied. What is that?
Married?
Like
I thought it was
informally
married. Then they used to, when you had a ceremony, they used to tie your wrists together, right? I've seen that in movies and stuff. I assume that's what it was. Could be wrong.
Right.
Didn't look
But
it
I
up.
didn't know if it meant that hand tied or hand fasted was the word.
Hand-fasted,
It's an
there you go.
ancient Celtic betrothal tradition where a couple's hands are bound together. So I guess it's a non-church ceremony. So they're saying that they had a non-church ceremony that
To get
they're
married.
Yeah. So then now they need to merit the actual church ceremony so that they don't
Do
get
they?
like burned. I don't know.
Oh.
They're probably
They didn't believe in that shit, though, right? They're like, Wiccas, or at least she's a Wicca.
No,
He
she
is.
was, but they got these families and stuff that's not going to be appropriate in your village. Probably people will talk and all that.
They didn't
Seemed
get
to be a little
married,
bit
and they
that.
were together for a long period of time, had multiple kids together.
No, they got
Didn't
married.
seem like they were on a
did get
fast
married.
track to-
No. She came in. She had the dress. That was the first. She was saying, "Look at me." That was a marriage ceremony. That was more the official marriage ceremony.
I think I was taking a really long blink at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't paying attention because I don't remember any of this.
Just blinking really slowly during this movie, just skipping.
I must have
entire
been on my
scenes.
phone or something at this point because, I don't remember.
Best costume design, John. This is going to be your pick, I assume, for our Oscar ceremonies?
I don't know. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. What else do we got? I don't
Frankenstein,
know.
probably another one. It's always period pieces because otherwise it's just
yeah.
I mean, really, it's just called dressing normal.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean Frankenstein, Sinners. I don't know. I like how everybody was dressed in Sinners.
Sinners is pretty good
I enjoyed
costume wise. Be cool if Sinners ran away with everything.
that. I would love
like
it.
that.
I told you we watched that again. I found it really enjoyable.
Nice.
But I still got to see One Battle After Another again, just to put that to the test.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you liked it more.
It was It was fun to watch it with somebody else too.
Not just alone by yourself watching a movie.
On a Thursday night in a theater with nobody else there.
She's kind of crazy, right? Like
What do you mean?
like she's just like a crazy person, kind of. She like
the actor?
no, like the character.
Her
the woman.
character, like she's just sort of half woods witch.
Yeah, like she's the only.
But they didn't go into that enough. That was like some stupid shit that they started with. It
was
just
a
like
little odd.
didn't end up anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, she ran into the woods to give birth. Like that's That's a crazy person thing to do. I don't know, but it's a
It
long
is.
time ago. But that
So,
seems
not if you're a woods witch.
It was also stupid,
Dude, if you're
though.
a
'Cause it
woods
was like,
witch,
she just
no,
didn't
no,
understand. Because, like, the other woman was like, no. I like that she just got fucking screwed, too, right? She jinxed that so bad, right? Like, oh, no, it's going to be fine. Your baby's going to be born right here inside. Everything's going to be good. Nope, dead. Fuck you. Woods was the right answer, right? Like, those are one of those times where the stupidity was, the woman was right. Like, everything should have been fine. The kid should have been born and everything should have been fine. But, after that, I'd be having all my kids in the woods, wouldn't you? I don't know, superstitious. It definitely, we split the pole right there. I don't know. Like, fucking last time.
That was another part where I was like, there's magic in this because the Woods is pissed. She wasn't allowed to give birth in there, so the Woods decided to kill her baby, and then she kind of apologized by flaunting her prophecy, and then the Woods let her baby come back to life. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Broadcaster's jinx, man. Totally.
Is that what happened, John? I think that's what happened. Is that what you thought? John doesn't want to talk to me. John, I'm talking to you, man.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Did that happen?
I blinked. Long blink. Sorry, say it again.
John just loves ignoring me when I'm yelling negative things about a movie.
It's the best way to annoy you back.
Did the Woods did the Woods make her baby die because she didn't give birth into the Woods like she wanted to? Was it magic?
That's the question.
Right, no. I don't know. The Woods was not available for comment.
But you're not saying absolutely not. That's ridiculous. You're saying maybe that's what the story was.
There's this magical part of that film that made you feel like there was something there, that there was some force that I don't know what it meant. It's not necessarily that the Woods punished her, but maybe the Woods didn't protect them. Because
there we go. Perfect. That's
right?
That's yes.
So,
yeah. So you thought that too when it was happening.
Right. Yeah. Something was wrong. Like that did not bode well.
Definitely not. At least the movie was, telling you something bad was going to happen because she wasn't allowed to go outside. I thought it was gross when she was shoveling shit and he walked through shit, and then they went inside and they fucked each other, covered in shit.
Again, they're stupid. That's to show you that the plague is coming, and that's how it came in, right?
Do we think Shakespeare gave his kid the plague because he was the only one going back and forth to London? How else would they have gotten it way the fuck out they were like in the woods, basically.
That's a good point.
He killed his son.
The Black Plague.
That would suck to live during the Black Plague. I didn't know the plague lasted until I thought the plague was like 1100s, 1200s. I didn't know it was like up until the 1600s. Again, I'm an idiot, but like, was that surprising to you guys? I thought it was like a lot longer ago.
To think how far we've come in only a few hundred years.
John, you would know this. You're not listening. When did you think the plague was
on
happening?
the wiki?
What's that now? Sorry.
You're supposed to be having a conversation with us, John.
You
forget how this thing
I'm
works.
so tired, and I'm just.
I mean, we're talking about such dumb shit.
I know.
I'm just trying to get out the podcast.
I tell you, I'm reading about Gore Verbinski's next film, which is called "Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die," which
it's
was
already
released. I know, and it's got Sam Rockwell. It's like a science fiction comedy that's gotten pretty good reviews. I'm like, this seems
Focus,
like
John.
You're
a golden retriever.
Sorry,
yeah, I'd rather watch that too.
I'm really tired, and I apologize.
What was I even talking about? I was yelling at John about something.
Nobody knows. It's not even worth it, is it? See, if you can't even remember what the fuck you were mad at me about, how can you be mad at me about anything?
Because it's easy to get mad at you, John. I've had a lot of practice.
Yeah, I know. I deserve it too. It's okay.
Yep. Now I don't know what to talk about. Oh,
wait, what
the
were
plague,
you mad at me about?
1600s, John. I was just saying, you're aware of history. I was surprised the plague was still around in the 1600s, but it's just me being stupid, I assume.
Yeah, it was. Again, it's not known for sure, but it's thought that his son actually did die from the plague.
Oh, wow.
So it's all his fault. We just figured that out.
I mean,
he brought some city rats with him to the farm on his horse.
Well, there you go. That's right.
Let him loose. Bit his kid. Deal with the devil. Other kid dies. End of movie.
You got it. Nailed it.
He was really good. Just I don't know. It was heart wrenching. He's like, I'll be brave. I'll try to be brave, Dad. It was really sad. Come on. Don't you? You're a parent. Come on.
I know. And sometimes Train Dreams killed me. And this movie was just so stage play-y that I felt like I was watching a play.
I still thought the acting was so good. It was still really moving. I don't know.
So I would say the acting, they went all out. They were certainly trying their hardest, and they could emote a lot. But I don't think it helped, at least me, get into the story whatsoever. It wasn't one of the, like Sentimental Value, the acting was good, and it played into the story where I thought it was real. And I like that. That's like my preference.
I know.
And then this one is like, there's a lot of acting, but like the scenes seemed chopped up, and these people didn't seem like real people.
I know. No. Again, it again had this strange art house quality to it that didn't, especially during the first half or so. And so it did. I agree. It sort of could detach you from everything, right? It didn't as gritty as it was when they were showing like the emotions and stuff. Everything around it seemed like ephemeral or oddly magical or whatever, and so it makes it seem less real, I guess, less engaging in that sense.
Which, I mean, it's Shakespeare, so I mean, I can see why they did it. It makes sense.
Paying homage in a number of ways, in a number of different ways.
And maybe just gone a little bit too far.
Well, not for a lot of people. This movie's like, people like it. John liked it. I'm surprised. I thought all three of us were going to hate it. I'm surprised you liked it, John. I'm glad you did. But some people are saying it's like the best movie in a long time.
Come on.
Yeah, people love this movie.
But I mean, I understand people.
I really was. I was moved by it, and I was moved by the payoff. And I thought it was very really neat to think of these things in a different way. But yeah.
So you had the history too. You're a fan of Hamlet. Hamnet. You're a fan, so that's you were. It's made for you. It's not made for me, who like was forced to read a couple of Shakespeare things in high school, hated every second of it, and then I was just like, I don't understand why everyone likes this guy. But then again,
that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm an idiot, so I like to read and I like things to flow fast so I can get a story and make it feel realistic. I don't like to have to stop every single word and trying to figure out what the word is and what it means. Right? You have to like study each little thing to understand it.
Yep.
Right, John?
Yeah.
Just glazed over.
It's sometimes it is really hard. There's the language is packed. It's like it's like the words that the phrasing and everything. It's packed with meaning and it moves fast, and so it's really hard to. Just not you're trying to like read it or listen to it as if you're going to understand every word, and which is a reasonable thing.
Because that's what I typically do 100% of the time outside of watching this shit.
Yeah, I mean, but if you let yourself go and understand parts of it and start to learn parts of it, it becomes really powerful. And like I don't know if you.
Allegedly,
you may have saw like Ian McKellen when he was on the Late Show with Colbert, and he did this. Pro-immigrant Shakespearean monologue. It's beautiful and it's really powerful. Maybe you guys will think it's just dumb, but it was amazing. He's like this is like 400 years old, and this is like something we've been fighting with for ever since people could talk and write. And it's just there can be a lot of power to this stuff, even though you have to study it a bit to have it make sense. You're not just going to listen to it and it's going to click because it's fucking 400 years old. But it still is,
which makes me feel like it's for a club that I'm not in, right?
Well, but
that's true.
Well, sure.
You're not.
But just like I don't know, you're not going to pick up Rust or some kind of like new computer language just sitting down and like reading a bunch of stuff and go, I don't get this. I'm stupid. No, you gotta put in some time and investment to sort of like figure it out and start appreciating it. It's not just going to hit. You're just not going to get it. And
that's not true for a lot of art, though, right, John? No. Especially pop art. That's like, what else is like that?
Otherwise, it wouldn't be pop. So, it's pop because it's immediately consumable.
It's not, though. That's what I mean.
A lot of it.
At least it's not to me. Yeah. Your argument is that it's not, that you have to sit down and it takes time to understand and appreciate.
Like a David Lynch, slow burn.
I just think there's a denseness of the language that means it's going to take some you have to get exposed to it a fair amount, or you have to be able to sit and think about it for a while, and then you might even have to have some words explained to you because it's fucking 400 years old, and the words might not even be much in use the way they were then. So. But the way the words flow, and I don't know, there's such a
poetic. Say poetic. Do it. You want to, John.
There's
just let it out.
There's such a flow to them that it's very beautiful. And so to put that in a different context of him railing against himself, railing against his son's death, trying to understand his son's death. Mourning that he was helpless against it. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. I don't know.
That sounds cool. I wish I understood that's what he was saying.
You could, but if you wanted to you'd have to probably put in some time. Again, that's part of it. Is like there's a lot of art that you don't have to. There's a lot of pop art that you don't have to. There's a lot of music you don't have to. There's a lot of music also, though. It takes a lot of repeated listenings before you really can get it. I mean that's some of the best stuff. And the best stuff, I think, like we've said before, like you get an album or whatever, you're like, I don't hate this, but I don't get it, but I'm sort of interested. That's, at least to me, when that's like an indicator that this might be really fucking good and be something that I'll listen to forever once I listen to it some more.
I 100% agree, but when I read Shakespeare, it's like, I don't get this and I hate it. I can't wait to not have to read this ever again.
It's fine.
I'm certain that I hate this.
Not only do I hate this, I don't care what they're talking about. It doesn't make any sense, and it sucks, right? So there.
Yeah. So my opinion is not valid at all for this movie. I feel like, it's not made for people who don't know what this stuff is or appreciate it, or at least are open-minded about it, right? Because I'm pretty close-minded about this.
This is,
sort of thing.
If this movie had been about Animal Collective instead, I probably
I can't wait for
hated
the
it.
Chloe Zhao Animal Collective movie. That'd be a perfect fit. Just a lot of freaking landscapes, repetitive music,
noise.
fucking awesome.
I would be like, I would then be in your seat, Denny. I would be like, I don't get it, man. It's so repetitive. All the chanting. There's too much chanting.
No such thing, John. There's no such thing.
I know.
I feel like you've only listened to like a couple Animal Collective songs. There's not that much chanting. A couple of the songs have chanting.
There's a lot of chanting.
I mean, the thing is,
there's a lot of multi-vocal.
There's a lot of
where they're like,
multi-vocals. That's not chanting.
Same thing with Panda Bear.
But it can be. I mean, it's a lot of like chants.
No, the style is like. And again, I get it. You repeat things so much that it sort of transcends itself. Like it at least that's the way I think what they're trying to do. I just find it repetitive. But I definitely think that there's a big reliance on repetition in that style. And that's not bad. It's just something I don't like. But I think that's what I mean by chanting. It's not just chanting, but what I mean is there's this really strong,
How did we get here?
Anyway, I'm trying to.
This is not my beautiful house.
The podcast.
He's trying so hard not to be like offensive about it, but we just know that you hate
Animal
it,
Collective.
John.
Oh shit, I said it. Oh crap, I was trying to say it.
I know.
Terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know. It's like water torture, really, to me. But still, I'm trying.
You tried your best to not say it, John. I appreciate that. There's no other way to say it, though. So just let it out.
We say difference of opinion. That's all.
Yes. And I'm admitting I'm wrong because I don't get this stuff, and John is wrong because Animal Collective is one of the best bands.
It's just not for you, or you just not to your taste.
Yeah, exactly. All kidding aside, John, that's exactly right. I mean, this movie, it's crafted, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
they care.
Intentional.
They care about
crafted.
this. They really were in earnest about what they were doing here and the message that they were conveying. They really were like honed in on exactly what they wanted to do and how they wanted to do it and how it was going to work.
Mm-hmm. I just can't help. So Hereditary has spoiled me forever of mother grieving over a dead child. Nothing is as good as Hereditary.
I have to agree. Yes. Even so, it's like.
There's no other option but to agree with me, John.
No, I know. I'm going to say there, and it's really kind of sad and unfortunate, and it sort of breaks you out of the movie where you're watching someone grieve for their child, and you're going, not as good.
Toni Collette did it better. Toni Collette should have got a friggin' Oscar for that shit. She didn't get nominated. Didn't get nominated. This woman, Buckley, is going to probably win Best Actor.
She did fantastic.
Woman actor.
But it still wasn't Toni Collette, it's sort of upsetting. We will never get to watch a grieving mother again because and not get taken out of the film because you'll be wondering if it's better than Toni Collette in Hereditary.
Not wondering. Sure that it wasn't.
Right. Sure that it won't be. And probably absolutely fucking floored if it happens to be. Like, my God.
I don't want to see a better grieving mother than Toni Collette. That would be too much.
No, that scene is just bored into my head.
Mm-hmm.
There's no forgetting that scene when you see it, and then when you ever see any grieving mother scene in a film, you are going to think about Toni Collette and see how this just doesn't. Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about a horror movie. What are you doing to me, Hamnet? Hamnet. Shit. I have a tick now. I think I have a nervous tick, and I just say
net. Kid dies.
You can tell I'm really trying to stretch this episode out, guys.
Are there any other there's like somebody who did something so effectively and amazingly that then anytime anybody else is doing like that, something like that in a film, there's almost no choice but to sit there and compare it, and thus that takes you out of the film. So like I don't know if there are many other like scenarios. Like everybody has a death
I think
scene.
the guy in Network ranting on live television. That's the best, like a rant on live television.
Like a rant, like somebody who's like fed up and going crazy. Right? Yeah, I guess so. So if anybody loses their shit and starts ranting, then maybe kind of compare it to that.
Only if it's on television, though, because there's a lot of ranting in movies, and I don't necessarily think
I was
of
gonna
Network.
say, like, everybody has a death scene. Everybody has, but so it's just sort of
the stab. So the death scene in Saving Private Ryan, where the guy gets stabbed with a knife. That's
a good one.
That is like one of the most stomach-churning death scenes
like
ever.
being killed slowly.
Yeah,
like
kill
quietly.
slowly, trying to stop it, like using his language to try to like, no, stop trying to kill me. And the guy's like, I'm not going to listen to you.
Right. That's certainly
That's up there.
Horrifying. Yeah, and iconic. Yeah. Ugh.
There's a few.
Yes, there's a few. I don't know. It is striking though.
Mm-hmm.
It's striking that I would see the film. Her son just died, and she's grieving, and we're all thinking Toni Collette.
TC, were you thinking Toni Collette?
I was.
Fuck no, I was not.
Okay, DC. There you go.
TC was
2 out of
asleep.
3.
To be fair, TC was asleep.
Yeah.
You weren't paying attention.
So this
Did
movie
he
has
die?
almost
I
no
don't know.
trivia.
What's she sad about?
Yeah.
Well, before we get into trivia, John, do you have anything else you want to talk about in this movie?
Not really. I don't think.
No. There's a little bit of trivia, not too much, because it's kind of a new movie. They filmed it in sequence, which kind of makes sense for this type of thing. So they had a different Shakespeare before this. You know this guy. He's an A-lister at this point. He's been in a bunch of franchises. Who do you think could play? He's an American actor. Oh, is he American? I think he's an American actor. He has an American accent in everything that he's in.
Nicolas Cage. The answer is always Nicolas Cage.
It's got to be Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Put a wig on him. He can do anything.
To be
It's fucking Nicolas Cage.
or not to be.
Oh, man. What I would pay to see that.
Right?
With everything else the way it was. With the same director and other actors doing their thing. And then Nicolas Cage just shoved in there.
Yeah.
That'd be
Pretty funny.
a huge train wreck.
If we get bored, we just gotta like take a month a year and just do Nicolas Cage films in search of his best film. It's like, anyway, that would be another.
That's not an answerable question, John. It's a mood. What mood are you in?
It's fair.
That's the right answer.
Even more like, yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
There is no. That's fair.
It's all great. Tom Holland.
Oh, yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense.
I
That
could see
totally
that.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? It didn't work out? Was he had conflicts or?
I think it took too long to make, maybe because Sam Mendes was also attached to direct, and then he got busy doing something else too.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But he produced it. So like, I don't know that this book was written in 2020 though, and they bought the rights to it in 2022. So it couldn't have taken that long, but who knows how, post-COVID, I bet there's like a bunch of projects waiting to go.
Yeah. Just gets hard to shuffle everything around, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have been cool if it was Sam Mendes and he did the 1917 thing, or it was just one continuous take for the entire movie.
I don't know, man. That would have been harrowing. Maybe
Just room to room,
births,
just camera moving between the rooms for the entire movie.
Jesus.
Just a waste of money. And the Paul Mescal actor guy, he really got drunk for that scene where he played drunk. And that's kind of funny because I thought that was the worst acting that he had.
Oh, really? I thought
That's
it was
because he
pretty
wasn't
good for
acting.
being-
He was actually just drunk.
He was actually just really drunk. He's like, I had so much to drink. No, we got to roll now. No, seriously, I didn't do it.
I was like, he's overdoing it. Drunk people don't act like that. I'm like, oh, he's
he
drunk.
was. No, he was hammered.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was a drunk guy trying to play his character. So something seemed forced.
And that's where
that didn't
something
quite
got
work so
screwed
well.
up.
Yeah. I don't know. He was a little odd sometimes. Like, and I didn't even get where, I don't know what, it was really strange after her grief, seeing her son die. And what he does right
That's my
before
boy.
it cuts out.
It's my boy.
Yeah, it's my boy.
I
and
love my boy.
And he smiles. And he smiles.
He's in
And then
denial, John. It's
cut.
classic denial.
It's weird. It's just
It was
really
weird.
It was really weird. I didn't get where that was going. Like meaning that I thought, and maybe he was going crazy. Like he didn't think his boy was really there. That his boy was somewhere else, and so he really didn't think he was dead or something. Because that smile seemed so strange. I thought, oh, is he going to go mad now, or is the boy not actually there, or what the fuck? So it was a little confusing at that point. Like after we see grief-stricken mother, and he's like, "It's my boy, yeah, chuckle. Okay, I'm off to London."
We gotta write a play about this, and all will be forgiven.
Yeah.
Because I write a play that people like, and that's how things work.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
That is how things work. Yeah.
As long as you bring home the money
Yeah.
and you're a man 400 years ago, you do whatever the fuck you
History
want.
is written by the successful directors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, guys. Top 250. What do we think? No. Don't let our opinions sway yours, John. Be honest with yourself.
I don't think so, but it's close to me. I was really moved by the film, but I also, I think no, but I really did like it.
Nice.
That's
Well, I'm
good.
glad. It's always the best when at least somebody likes it. Cause
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean,
it would suck. We wouldn't be doing this if every single movie we watched was
We just
terrible.
all
That would
pooped
be,
on it.
I mean, I feel like, honestly, I was thinking about it. Maybe we didn't give enough credit to the list. Because we're starting to see movies where I'm like, I hate this. I hate this. I hate
The
this.
list
I
ain't so
hate
bad.
this.
We should do the list again. Some of those
I
movies
mean,
are-
the list, well, I guess turns out people actually knew maybe what they were talking about. I don't know.
Christopher Nolan films. I don't know, man. I'm tired of that.
We're going to watch
So-
The Odyssey for the podcast, John. We're definitely going to watch The Odyssey.
Are you serious? We are.
Have you seen the trailers? The movie's going to be huge. It's about boats. It's got people with helmets. It's got every actor in the world in
dude,
it.
I'm sure it's going to be a technical marvel, and with a whole bunch of people being like complete and utter morons emotionally.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Maybe there's time travel too. I don't know. We can find out. Got to be some kind of twist. It's either in a simulation or they're time traveling. One of those two things is definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. This episode is coming out after the Oscars and after our Oscar episode. So I don't know what we're going to do for the week after next week. You know what I'm saying? We could get back to the list. We could.
That's true.
We have The
maybe
Dark Knight Rises and The Dark Knight.
Well, we should get that.
you
we
know
should
what? Those
get
are two in a
we should
row.
get
That would
them-
be pretty
let's
cool.
Get them out of the way.
Just speaking of Nolan, let's just watch two Nolan movies in a
I'd
row.
be down with that.
Yeah. Shit. I gotta get it done.
Yeah. All right. We'll probably do that next week. Check the website, mission250podcast.com. Do we have a what's next on that new one? I don't think so, right? Not yet.
What do you mean?
Like a what we're watching next? page.
No, I don't think so.
We'll work on that.
Build that
Might be
up,
there. But anyway, yeah. So Oscars the week before.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Talk to you guys next week.
Sayonara.
Take care, guys.